Hello and welcome to Car Conversations with Hannah. Things aren't as bad as you think they are. They may seem big in the moment, but they're really not. And you can overcome and conquer the things that you can't. And I think a lot of people, including myself sometimes, we let anxiety rule our life. And recently I've been trying to get better about not letting it do that, because the voice that you're hearing in your head that's telling you these things and that's causing you to be anxious, that is the devil, because God's the one encouraging you, but you got the devil knocking in your ear. The voice you're hearing is not him, like it's the devil. And I've realized I have a lot of anxiety recently consume my life, and it shouldn't be doing that. The only thing that should be consuming my life is Jesus and my family, in that order, because I've even told my husband, and he's like, he said, you really need to pray about this. Let's work through it. Let's do the things, because I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I want to go to the gym. I've been craving going back to the gym. I don't like my body where I'm at right now. I have this horrible anxiety. I'm like, I want to go back to the gym. But the problem is, I'm not only anxious that people are going to make fun of me. To me, for some reason, I feel like the minute I walk through the gym doors, everyone's going to laugh at me. And I know I'm not the only one, but like, I feel like everyone is going to literally look at me and just start laughing and judging and pointing out every single flaw. Like, she's got stretch marks there, she's got fat there. Like, I literally think that's how people are going to talk. And my husband's like, that's just the devil in your head. He's like, they're not doing that. He said, people are in there working out and they don't care. They just don't want people looking at them. And the other thing is, like, not even that, I have the anxiety to leave my child. My oldest is 4, I have a 2.5-year-old and my 7-month-old. They're all so attached to me, and I just don't want to leave them. And I feel like the only place they're good, like even my husband, he's just wonderful. I trust him completely. He is an awesome father, awesome husband. He can calm them down. My son is literally his little shadow. Like, he's obsessed with daddy. It's the sweetest thing. But I have this anxiety of like, well, I need to be with them every second of the day. Like, they can't be away from me. Doctor's appointments, they're with me. Doing like a date night, they're with me. And everyone's like, you need to cut the cord, because they call me a helicopter. And I'm like, I'm not a helicopter. I love my kids. And while I will say, they are better with me and I am their home, their safest place, I do realize I've let a lot of my anxiety take over and run my life. And that's a lot of the stuff that's been happening recently, is this anxiety is constantly coming over me, and I feel judgment all the time. Like, I was getting dressed for church and I literally broke down tears to my husband. I said, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. He said, why? I said, I can't find a single thing to wear. Everything's making me look fat. And I was just breaking down these tears. And he said, you need to, here obviously the things, you're beautiful, everything. And he said, you need church. He said, this is why you need church. He said, because you're having this horrible anxiety, you're letting it take over. And he said, you're letting the devil literally put this stuff in your head to where you don't even want to go worship the Lord. He's like, you can worship the Lord right here. You can't do that in your bedroom. You don't need to go to a building. The church is just a building. We are the people, serving Christ. He's like, but you need to not let it take over your life. He's like, you're letting it consume you. And I didn't realize until I sat down and really looked at it, how many things I was letting anxiety consume, like, in my life. How many things I was letting anxiety ruin for me. Like, oh, I have to clarify I'm doing this. Like, I went to the bank earlier. I have to clarify I'm taking a lollipop for my child, so I don't think I'm some fathead. I'm like, why am I letting anxiety run my life? Because the only one who should be running my life is Jesus and myself. So I just think of that. And if you're somebody who's been struggling with anxiety and depression and stuff, don't let it run your life. Don't. Seriously, because one day you're going to move out of this patch you're in, and I pray you do. And I'd love to pray for you. So if you're in that rough spot, if that anxiety and depression is heavy on you, I would love if you would comment, and I would love for you to follow along my journey, and I'd love to be there for you and be somebody inspiring in your life. But don't let it, because God's got this. God is writing your story. That he has your plan laid out for you. And you need to stop letting the devil try to rewrite it. You need to stop letting the devil chirp in your ear, because that is exactly what he is doing. He is chirping in your ear, telling you these negative things, because the anxiety you are dealing with, you don't need medication for. You need lots and lots of prayer. Because trust me, I've known people who have been on anxiety medication. You know what they told me? They still were dealing with heavy anxiety. That the medicine wasn't working. They're trying different things. Now, I do believe in some cases, some people, like if you have ADHD maybe, those things you need medication for. I truly believe with anxiety and depression that if you pray hard enough, you can fix a lot of what stuff you're dealing with. But please, don't let it take over your life, because in 5 years, when you are in a place of healing and you've reached that spot you want to be in and you've overcome this step, because you realize this is just another stepping stone in your path. This is just a milestone you're going to hit and you're going to overcome. When you're 5 years down the road, you're going to want to look at this and be like, well, now I let anxiety ruin everything. Like, I'm 23. I am 23. I have young children. I need to stop letting anxiety chirp in my ear. I need to go do the things with them, not be caring about, oh, well, I can't take this video, or I can't run around with them because somebody's going to jump. Well, they can judge my fat. They can judge my fat. They can do whatever they want. And you know what I need to learn to do, and you need to learn to do too, because you do it? Stop caring what other people think. Got it? Stop caring what they think. Stop letting anxiety take over. You know, you are depressed now. What you need to do is seek the Lord, or seek some sort of counseling. Find out why you're so depressed. Figure out how to take it head on, because you know why? You can overcome. You can do hard things. It might seem impossible. It might seem so hard right now, but you got this. You can do it, and I'm going to be praying for you. I'm tired of missing out on life. I am tired of being afraid of what everyone's going to think. I'm tired of this voice in my head telling me I'm not good enough, because guess what? I'm good enough, and so are you. I don't like my body right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up. I'm going to change it. I'm going to do what I need to. I'm going to make sure I'm healthy for my family. But I'm not going to allow people who are barking in my ear telling me, oh, she's not good enough, or, oh, you know, these things. No. I'm tired of people like questioning my parenting. Like, I'm an awesome parent. I will say that, and you are too. I show up for my kids. I care for my kids. I am a gentle parent with them. I will sit there and realize, you know what, these are emotions. Sometimes my emotions are too big for me. So imagine what a toddler is going through. You can do these things. And I'm going to leave this right here. I've probably been all over the place, but I was just so fired up. But get the devil out of your head. Let the Lord work. And I'm going to pray for you, because you're awesome. So don't let the barking, let it go away. Let it go away. Anyway, thank you, and follow me, because I think about starting a series like this. But yeah, the anxiety won't win. It won't win today. The anxiety will not win today. You know why? Because Jesus has got your back. Bye-bye.